Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Maid, your Cruz Ship Servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. It is currently April 21st, 2024, and we are here with Variety Night tonight. We're just gonna be chilling out, having ourselves a good time, not really minding too much, and just really having fun with, you know, my road rides tonight, I'm thinking. What I was planning to do is I need to fill out my backlog on content, so I'm gonna be playing Dicey Dungeons tonight. Maybe some Balatro 2. I know I was talking to Annie Yukihime and maybe playing some Helldivers with her later, but we'll see how things go. But at least for now, I'm just going to have a good time and just, well, face. Yeah, just play some Dicey Dungeons. And I'm not going to mind too much else otherwise, you know? So yeah, let's just take it easy, have a good time, and just keep going. Smile? Now, last time I remember playing, witch runs were their own catastrophe. We are playing episode 3 now, which we just start with different death stuff. So you can see here, Bump Blade, do 1 dice, do 1 damage to the new dice, that's at a higher value. Infliction is just infliction. So we have, instead of Cauldron, which is always a random dice, we have Bump Blade, which will get us a guaranteed different dice constantly. Also realize I should be matching my witch herself like in my previous Dicey Dungeon stuff here, so let me change my hair a little bit. Perfect. Alright. So, yeah, hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. And like I said, I'm just gonna be chilling out, having a good time. On my own creative, fun side of the world, at the very least, I have been enjoying a good bit of time in 3D modeling, the 3D department, because I've been using Tinkercad a lot recently to continue working on my cosplay projects. Because if you weren't present for last stream, where I did all of this stuff, the main thing to really know is the fact that, excuse me, I had to mute my mic right there for a few seconds, is the fact that I am 1 month and about 2 days away from Con, because MomoCon is May 23rd through the 26th, if I remember correctly. It's either the 24th through 27th. Either or. 4-day convention. Actually, I think it's 24th through 27th because it's going on through Monday. But the main thing that I want to really note from that end is how I was initially going to bring 5 costumes. The plans have very much so certainly changed. And I am going to be only looking at about maybe 3 new costumes that I'm making. Whereas I'm still going to be bringing about 4 to 5, depending on how I'm feeling on the day of. Just, you know, because I like having my fun cosplay outing, and that's my one time I get to express it at conventions. So I'm very much so looking to just do what I can when it comes to my cosplay spectrum of, alright, let's hope this is, you know, the best thing I can ask for in my time, but it's cut down my overall plans from 5 months to work on 5 costumes, I was gonna say Monday, Tuesday, January, February, March, April, May, into 5 weeks right now. So I'm looking at my calendar app. Today's Sunday, so consider it start of the week. 21st, 28th, 5th, 12th, 9th. That's a little less than 5 weeks, and I'm trying to section myself off smartly when I'm doing all that to make sure that I am not going to fall behind on my entire schedule, because that could be very much so bad, all things considered. I think I should have tried Crystal Ball actually, because I do not want to be burning all my time just fooling around. And yes, I'm partitioning out time to stream and everything, of course, but on the other end of that, I want to keep trying to find ways to continue my cosplay work in the middle, because I'm doing my workouts, I'm at my jobs, parentheses, S, once again, because it's, you know, just gotta keep doing work, that's just how life goes, unfortunately. But, to keep harping on this is, I've got a lot in my mornings, I've got a lot in my evenings. I want to keep my YouTube content going because I keep organically growing pretty well throughout all of my content, which I'm very happy about. But I need to devote a lot more days to actually saying, alright, I have to work on cosplay today. I have to do XYZ today. Because very much so, it is a hard process to see 2-3 hours carved out to my 3D modeling at the moment, for instance, and then having to constantly just face. Also figure out, alright, how long is this going to take to 3D print? How long is this going to take to paint? And trying to plan that out in my new 5-week structure. At the very moment, I'm planning out week 1 to just be all about 3D printing, so we're just taking it one step at a time. And also, the one thing I only just realized with my, with the modifiers, is not only am I starting with a bump blade, but it's countdown rules, kind of like the Thief back then. So I am just getting 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 constantly. So I should have been planning out my spell book a lot better on that end. But it's whatever. Toss a 6 in there. What I think I should be doing is getting electric shock. If I can deal 6 damage, you know, shock you exactly so. Then I will toss another shock in there. Or more. I want to shock both of your pieces of equipment so you can't one-shot me. Well, if you got lucky enough, you could deal 8 damage at most with Hook. But you know what I was going for there. Fact is, you're still pretty much dead in the water, my friend. Because I could survive for 2 turns, and you are not. Level up is huge. Upgraded or prepared slot? Upgraded slot could be stupid, but I think having something prepared would be really nice. Because if I had like Hall of Mirrors ready, I get just an immediate sits, and then we could get something going off of that. That, and what I'm possibly thinking is, since I need to set up anyway, my sits will go into the Hall of Mirrors always. My 5 will go into making an Infliction, probably. So then we have our Electric Shock for 4. So yeah, I think that's decent, and I'm looking to replace Infliction. So I already can just deploy that a lot better. I have my Scaling, I have my Shock, and then I have my 3rd spell. Good. Good. Then I can spend on an upgraded spell slot once I get to my higher end. I know that's a 3. You can't fool me right there. So just keep getting higher stuff. Give me a magic shield actually for the moment, because I don't want the baby squid to be hitting me too hard. Yeah, especially if you get an even like that, since I already burned my level up full heal on the pirate. That's a 5. So in that case then, hit. This is a 5, this is a 3. Shot both, and we will sputter you out. Because now you only deal 4. Pretty good. Only 4, but I have the extra space. I have the extra shield, so instead, you just deal nothing. And then I toss a dice at you because of the end. Good. Get an apple. I get to the wagon. And then I consider pets. Doesn't really work for me here. Magic Key could be really interesting considering countdown rules. It gets me more dice economy constantly, but then I'd need to spend a little bit more otherwise. I think it's a good idea for Infliction, potentially, here. Because if I keep splitting, I could then feed into Bump Blade instead of Hall of Mirrors. Magic Missile is just my other damage source. But I'm ready treading on 2 evens in that case then. But no, because it's Magic Key, so it splits the dice in 2, so we're fine. Yeah, put that in place of Infliction, so then I could have my dice economy constantly brewing. Good. Hello, wizard. So, shock, hope for the 1 and 5 on your hit. 1 and 6, I can't count how many guys there are. Oh well. Do this. If I roll 3 more, what the thought process should be is something along the lines of, if I just did Magic Missile, wait, I need Magic Key to be even to get something going. A little awkward in that case then. Go ahead, get me... throw 2 dice. I'm actually way too even up, considering how my dice are always fixed. I just keep counting down. That's actually pretty detrimental to me. So I should rethink how I'm doing this in the future then. That's a cost of pointing dice at you, potentially try to kill you next turn. The wizard is being a problem. He is shocking to defense no matter how many dice I have. This is pretty bad, because I could keep just spending my sixes away. The fact is I'm not spending them to actually hit this thing, if I just need to. Because that's half my health. I get a level up fight either on the handyman or the jar. Freeze a die, roll 1. I can do 10 damage, but I need 2 for the magic speed. If I get an upgraded slot, that could be good. I could repeat the next action for a 6. Oh, I don't need it. Why does it cost 2 dice to get to it? I don't like it. But I think it might be better than the magic key, because if I make it even then 2 magic missiles, 2 shots, do something could be stupid. I'm not getting much out of my 5 slots, so let's just try it. Let's try it, let's take an apple just for security, and let's fight this jar. I'm not liking how I've built myself, but we're just kind of sticking with it right now, right? Spend the 5 in the Furious spell, and then let's keep ourselves moving. I think once I get up to about, like, yeah, 6 dice, so I get the whole spectrum, that's when I should stop with the whole mirrors greed, because it very much so is greed that I am just spending on my whole mirrors hits every single time. We're only 3 extra already, because what I'd like to do is get something like this in the future. Good. Because now, instead of spending on another Hall of Mirrors, I can spend on a Fury spell, stock him twice again, and we just go on from there, yeah? Because if he doubles my poison, he could put me on a 2-turn time limit, it feels like. But if I just do this instead, strike him twice over, then he's not having a fun time. And I'll just go and toss some dice at him. He needs to die. Oh, I mean, it does hurt, but well, I'm still beating this boy up. Beating this boy up enough now. Even if I repeat the next action, I'm actually not gonna kill him. I'd rather just spend the crystal balls to get it so I can't actually toss some dice and kill you. Because since countdown rules, I'm not rolling the 4 I want, so I'm a dice down. Double dice value or duplicated dice? Duplicate without a doubt in this case then. Fury's stupidly funny, but why do that when I can duplicate, so I can just get Hall of Mirrors constantly? I keep replacing everything, and, you know, I don't exactly know how I feel about it, but it's my strategy at the moment. It's the 5 slot that's the most important thing ever. So here, let's do something like this. If I dupe a 4, I can get like Rat, get an extra dice, shot one of your pieces of equipment, and now I have an identity that I can play towards. Yes, I'm gonna roll low dice, but this is, I think, what I might want to just build my entire deck focus around. Because I'll be able to dupe a 6 and get the Rat going. Okay, I have to remember, I always will get a new dice after that, so I just need to consider what dice I'm getting, since that's gonna be random chance onwards. That's when I'm taking, all the, you know, not all the damage. I can't see too much faster at the moment. Or Crystal Ball me, no reason not to. What I'd like to do is something like this. Pick me another guy. Rat, let's see what I get out of this. 6. another 4. Rat. Rat. Count you down. I have to keep ratting to constantly keep that going, so it might not be the best strategy, but it lets me sink all my lower end dice. It guarantees use out of 4 and below, basically. Is all that I'm really hoping for out of that. 6. They can guarantee 4 below with the rats, or it can guarantee 3. If they 4 with the rats, 3 with the electric shots, and just keep duping the 6s for 2 shots and 12 damage over. I think that's decent enough. Alright. Super Marshmallow. Oh, I never liked dealing with the Marshmallow, but you know what? I mean, I want to kill all of the bosses, all of the peeps here anyway, so I'm gonna deal with them 1 in a row. So, dupe first, always. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Get my whole mirrors, and let's keep this strategy up. Now it does set the 2 rolls decently well enough. 2 burns ain't gonna end my world. I could always just throw those dice instead of her, which I honestly might just do. So let's consider that possibility. So, a shot. I could have duplicated with that 5 again. Minor misplay, I feel. Do something like this. Rat again. Got a 3 out of it. I think I'll just magic shield and toss my 20 dice. Might as well mitigate as much damage as I potentially can, since I'm gonna be in it for the long haul. Wow. The fact that instead of just trying to get past my shots, he just says, nah, I'll just get to my next form instead. That's actually ridiculously annoying. That is so annoying, actually. Past the 5, I don't need bump blade necessarily. Because the 6s just keep feeding to mirror hits. Thank goodness for that shield, but it sucks that you keep changing the weather. Dupe me. Got me. Got me. Healed me. Rat me. Rat me. Can't get a shield out of this, because it's not an even. Like I said, I have to get an odd, so I'm just gonna have to toss and hope that the 3 persists. Why do you keep getting 6s? I know it's a 1 in 6, but why do you keep getting 6s? Oh my goodness. This is one of the longest Aurora fights I feel like I've had. Oh well. At the very least, I should be able to destroy you. Yeah, I can shot the dice. Because I was about to say, I don't have my 3 because it's a lot to make another shot. But I can just destroy you naturally, thank goodness. Inferno? To do damage and burn dice. Or I could shock instead. If I buy that, replace Rat with it, I'm not getting as much value out of Rat as I thought I was honestly going to get. So, instead of trying to fight it out of the win condition, just make it an entirely new win condition, yeah? Dupe. Inferno. And just keep my regular shot plan going. I think this is fine. Really sucks that he got 2 5s. But, whatever. I'll just roll these extra dice. Yes, my 6 gets frozen. Well, whatever. At least I got everything else going, right? I'm just thinking about my moves right now. If the 5s go into Inferno, 4 goes into my shot. 3 goes to shot, a magic shield, and then we go on from there. Yep. Sounds decent to me, so we do something like this. drop 2 of your pieces of equipment, get a magic shield for myself, and then I can at least throw my last guys. Decent enough. Decent enough. Because even with him rolling 6s, what is this? I legitimately did the best that I could in that situation right there. And it still hurts my soul to see that not really paying off. Oh well. We're taking 12. Inferno is actually a huge contribution. Alright. Get my health. I'm sitting at 25 versus Pistolina, who can easily spiral out of control. Let's hope these shots hit. Let's really hope these shots hit. Because I will need them to very, very badly. Well, it will stall me for some time, but like as the fight goes on. The fact that she don't unlock 2 crystal weapons already is painful. The fact that she gets it right then when I'm gonna get her 6 on rotation also blows my brain and makes me want to cry. Burn with my 5s. Screw the Hole of Mirrors for the moment. I want to get more damage going, and then shield. It's all in on Inferno value for my high-end dice. 6s makes me want to cry. At least it's only odds right there, and she doesn't want to spend that 6 on fire. Alright. 2 for 5. Toss you into the mirror, and I just gotta deal 3 and burn 2. I don't think you can kill me from 20. You're gonna hope not, very much so. But I can kill you from 5. No doubt. No matter how much you weaken or freeze me or everything to me. Or shot me. I should still be able to make it out of this fight. Yes, I will be able to make it out of this fight. Thank goodness. This was a dicey, fun, notwithstanding turn. And everything. I will take that upgraded. I don't need another rat. Soup is free, burns 2. Free. All mirrors just becomes even, and that's just 4. Nothing necessarily sticking out to me for anything I'd want to prioritize that on. But you know, it still is an upgrade slot, which I think will help me more. But 2 dice being burned actually might just be what takes us over the moon. For now, though, keep the original game plan going. No curse, thank goodness. No curse and 2 weak pause, so not bad there. Dupe me? Go ahead, because 36 health is still a lot to burst through. I'm not going to be able to kill him in one round, basically. So, let's just keep this pressure up, shall we? Burn all of the dice, and then just toss another one at him. Because if he wants to play anything, he's going to have to take enough damage to put him in lethal range. Yeah, I'm taking 14 damage, but you are guaranteed dead this turn. All that I need for my own safety's sake. Then that's 1 apple. I'll fight the Wicker Man next, so I can get to shop for another guaranteed apple. And since you're weak to fire, my Infernos are going to absolutely destroy you. So you may be wondering, why did you just Inferno off the bat? Fact is, when I do my Hole of Mirrors, since I'm only getting 3 dice at the beginning, 3, 2, 1 means 3 dice rotation, whereas it's the 4 rotation, I'm getting my 6s constantly, which means I can immediately then get a Inferno guaranteed right afterwards. As you saw right there. Now he's just guaranteed dead, and I just need to block for what I can, my health. See? Just 1 damage. Very happy. Not well happy with that turn overall. And he's just gone. Of course, I also chose Wicker Man because the Inferno would, you know, lift him out of his weakness. Don't need poison. Don't necessarily need Sonic Waves, so we will fight... Paper Knight deals the most damage. Gargoyle lots you more, which could be a little bit rougher. But I have Crystal Ball ready, so I'd rather just do that in Mutations Paper Knight and start everything off of it, you know? I want to get my big burn damage out there, and then burn whatever your dice, since you are also going to be weak to fire. So I was only just worried about glue, and seeing how it would block my big dice on rotation, of course. Trying to make sure that I can keep it, but I mean, 20 damage in one turn, and then 28 damage in another really isn't too much to trump over her when I have my Inferno with my big win condition. Shot isn't gonna do much unless I hit the glare in the middle, which is a little unfortunate, but it's alright. Alright, nice too. I'll probably save my Crystal Ball for my boss fight at the end, honestly. I'll just put it here. Oh, wrong dice. I used right there. Could've used the 1, the 6 and the 1. That way I can still get a shot in the 2. Oh well. It's fine. He rolled a 2 anyway, so it's good RNG, TLS. He rolled another 2, so no more lost dice either. It's again, good RNG to us. I hit him twice. I will shock you one more time. And you should be gone next turn at the very least. The fact that I got his lawyer shot out of the 1 and 5, or rather 2 and 5 is pretty good. Okay, actually not as much. Even though he got a 2, he still got to spend it because of the lawyer. But all good, all good. Hey, guess what? Inferno. The max level means I can take an upgraded or prepared. If I take a upgraded, dupe is unlocked. If I take a prepared, instead of spending a 5 on the dupe, I could instead just send that over towards I could instead send that over immediately towards my Inferno. So I would spend the 4, I'll dupe the 6, I'll use, and then I could shot or dupe. What if I just got Inferno ready instead then? Dupe a 5, hit twice, then I just make another Inferno. Unless I just make a second dupe. That's the better idea. Duplicate a 6, get 6s. So, I duplicate a 6, get my Hall of Mirrors. Duplicate another 6, get an upgraded Inferno. Let's see who our boss is first. I'm overthinking it. I just need to check if it's Drake. Alfie. Probably do just want to keep shocking her in that case then, so just stick to the original game plan. Don't change it too much, baby. Alright. So, original plan. Well, actually, real quick. I can do something like this to start. Get a 6 out. If I spend my 4, I don't get an Inferno on this turn. Actually, I don't mind it too much, because I want to get a shock anyway. Just add some shield. And let's get another dupe slot for next turn instead of shield. So, she rolled for 1. I can be eternally grateful for that. But I just want to completely outscale this girl on all counts and metrics. So here's what we'll do. All of mirrors. All of mirrors. I'm at 7 dice per turn now. I'll have Inferno with my odd dice and Shocker with my even. And Alfie, I'm sorry, but you... Okay, well you rolled 3 6s this turn as opposed to your 4 1s last turn. But I think I got a solid grip on this fight. Should have a solid grip on this fight. Guess what? Hit. Burn. Hole of Mirrors. Shot. Hit. I can magic shield for some of my own block. And now I'm up to 9 dice per turn. The first time I've really gotten hold of mirrors past 3 for a full rotation of dice and a little bit more. Now, okay, I need to actually deal damage to her, because that, if she gets a charge off, that's, of course, going to be really bad. So just smart spending, Cruzy. What I'll do is I will make another Hall of Mirrors, though, for the fun of it. I will then get an Inferno, and an Inferno, and burn her for everything that she's got. Oh, almost all of the dice. But you're dead next turn. You cannot burst me for 32, since you have no more shield anyway. Okay, well, she is gonna hit me for 9 at least, but it's over. 3 plus 8. Plus 3. Let's see how much dice I can legitimately make, though. I just kind of want to see. Right, 2. I can get 10. And 11. I could get up to 12. I will get a dupe up before, though. Because then I can Inferno. Inferno. I'll just toss 2 dice at you, so you can only use 1 dice, otherwise you die to your burns. And I just want to see all 15 of my dice just stack up. What is this image, dude? Goodbye! I couldn't even try to throw dice button because I had too much dice on my hand. That's actually pretty hilarious. I am not going to lie. Alright, well, pretty good witch run. It's gonna be episode 4 I gotta do for her next. It's the elimination round. I am not going to have fun with that. So instead, let us play a lovely Jester instead, who is our 6th character, and who provides a very interesting different dynamic to the other characters. Because he works with a deck of 9 cards. So as opposed to your equipment, and as opposed to using equipment like everybody else, the Jester works off of an actual random deck like a roguelike. And the thing about him is that you can see here, he doesn't care too much for dice faces on some of his cards. And, so he starts with 3 dice, not standard. He only has 3 pieces of equipment on his hands at any time, but he can crucially see how much is left of his deck, plus what's coming up next in his deck. The key with him is that you want to make matching pairs, or manipulate your way to matching pairs, because anytime you have 2 of the same cards, equipment cards on hand, or 2 or 3, you can discard them all for your next in line. So I discarded all those boops. I can click the discard button again to get to my bops, and keep manipulating my deck to get to the cards that I want here. And they'll just keep moving down the line, and you can see, you know, you'll just keep going through it each turn. You'll always just a random refill of your entire deck each turn, and it's all about getting through that. It's that, and how, what's his face? How your limit break actually factors into your playstyle. Very, very big. But I'll cover that in a second, because the main thing is you get to add or ignore cards to add to your deck instead of having to put it in or out of your spellbook or your equipment pieces for Jester. So Judgment Ball, deal up to 3 damage and get a new dice out of it. I will add it to my deck. So now it's a 9-card deck. But the Jester's limit break is called Snap. Matching cards can be used for free this turn, so instead of me just discarding these boots, for instance, it would instead roll them, automatically put 6s into them, and roll them at their highest value. Exactly so. I'll go ahead and discard 3 though. Then, I'll play a pop, discard the boots, play my Juggling Ball, and since I didn't get a 3 or higher, I'll just heal to full. So you can already see, I'm playing my turns pretty fast, but exactly how you want to manipulate the Jester's deck. You want to constantly find your higher value cards, and if not, manipulate your way to your higher value cards. You're just smartly looking at what 3 pieces of equipment you have now, what 3 are coming up next, and what you can do for that end. So, you will be also getting card packs as you level up. These card packs cannot be passed up, and you have to choose between one or the other, as you can see here. So I can either take High Voltage, which is 2 buzzers at shot, or deals up to 4 damage and returns the dice if the enemy has been shot. Interesting. Or to go for a Deflex for blocks, and then a Shield Bash. Needs doubles. I'd probably get more out of the High Voltage, considering doubles is going to be super hard to come by, considering how I can't do any snapping with one Shield Bash by itself. But I'd say it requires me to have the Deflex already, but I could get a little bit more out of Voltage in general. So let's do that. Fight the Marshmallow, and see what the shop has to offer to us. I should also change my hair color, I just realized, because since I'm playing Jester and not playing Witch anymore. So, let us change to a nicer, darker... Oh, it's like orangey reddish. So, let's hang with that then for our lovely Jester. Now, maybe tune it a little bit more creepy. Not too dark. Yeah, alright, that's gonna be decent enough. Alright, we'll run with that. I have pretty higher end dice, so play the bop first. That way it's 3 boops that I can just... Well, actually, I can demonstrate snap here, actually, for instance. So if I snap, this card is replaced with snap, which will autofill everything with 6s, as you can see right there, for instance. I feel like this was a very bad snap turn, because I'm not going to get any good value out of it. Sweets can convert to shields, so Shield Bash actually had a lot more merit. So maybe I could have taken Shield Bash, but it's whatever, it's no big deal. It does hurt, but I'm almost up to snap, and actually, it does get me up to snap, so let's think about it here. Juggling Ball for a new dice. I legitimately cannot get anything out of things here besides shocking and then just start doing 2 damage to you. There's no matches, so that's an unfortunate turn. That's where the Jester can die, is to where you don't get any matches on your cards, just naturally through how well you play, and it just starts falling apart. That's just, you know, that's just how the game goes sometimes. I think I will just go ahead and play my snap though to get some health back. Boops here. Play a bop, so then I can just get to the boops. And, well, also, you're realizing how ridiculous it is for me to say all of these words and phrases and whatever. Do damage and get a new dice. I'll add that, because that's just a free reroll and something I want. I can also start destroying cards if I don't want crap at all. I think I would like to destroy stuff. What would I not want? Let's get rid of a boop. In my debt, so it's a little bit easier, and I'll probably spend my other coins that I earned to destroy my other pieces of equipment. Oh, I want to get it down from 3 to 2 on most of my non-essential things. This is my immediate thought process. So here, let's do something like this. Quick shot. Deal 3. High voltage. Get my 4 refunded, and then I deal another 3. Could be good turn. Shot is so nice that he's Stereo Head, who only has 2 dice. It's probably just a Sweet's turn. No reason to just... Actually, I'm going to heal after this fight anyway, so just push my damage agenda, even if it's just by a very, very tiny bit. That's 2 6s. Just for the shot with the buzzer, because I didn't high voltage up next. Nice. I was really hoping I'd low roll right there. I'm glad I did. Because a 3 or below guarantees I can actually do high voltage. Thank you. I get a dupe in my deck. And I can potentially upgrade something. So if I upgrade, high voltage becomes 5 or higher. Don't know about that, actually. Because it's that, I could make dupe better. But I want to make cauldron better. It gets 2 uses. Or I could just have dupe guaranteed to just dupe anything out of mine. And honestly, I think I should do that. Because having action autonomy as the jester is the most important thing, I feel. Destroy a bop. I'm down to 2 on both of those. I also could have looked at the boot. I could have looked at destroying all the bops, all things considered, if I wanted to. Because then, yeah, it's a dead card for only having 1 boot, but if I get to it enough, then it could still be better. I should have done Judgment Ball before my thing first. Before my buzzer first. But I can actually get to duplicate, funny enough. But I can't do anything because I need 3 and 4 or lower, and I can't do anything with my sits. Oh, that's actually hilariously infuriating. Alrighty, think about it here. Judgment Ball, get a new dice, that's a 5. I will dupe a sits. And then here's the play here. Boop. Discard. Shot for high voltage. Cauldron. Hit. Toss sucking into the bop. And you are 1 damage off lethal. He got doubles, but he's only gonna be able to deal 6 damage, 3 damage at most. 6 damage at most, 3 damage if he uses the doubles. We just sit pretty. Good stuff. Apple gets us the full, and we debate about punchline. 5 damage for an even. Play every card in a single turn to use. This is a finale card. So it's always going to be at the bottom of my deck. So if I can get to it, well, I can spend it. It's 5 damage. And I am consistently getting to the bottom enough. So let's try it. It's not harming me at all anyway, since it's at the bottom of my deck. Alright, pirate. Let's see what you got. I need to fan through most of the stuff here. And there's no real way for me to get the duplicates that I want. Unfortunately. So I just gotta deal damage to you, like so. Yeah, there's nothing I'm getting out of that. So, alright. Because if I snapped, I'd only be getting value out of the 2 cards. So 5 damage, I'll take it on the chin. If I get a new dice with Juggling Ball, that gets rid of my ability to use cover. So, just roll this. I got super lucky right there. If what's shot, I want to save my 3 for high voltage in that case, so pop. And I think I do snap now. I want to do a voltage, get my dice back. And like, I just want to push the damage agenda because I thought if I one-turn the pirate, he can't potentially kill me. Or he can't possibly do too much damage, especially since I went this way over. Nuts should be decent. I have to still spend the dice to use it if I low roll, but I do have a higher end dice problem. And I just didn't want to take too much damage with how all the health ends were cut off. So this should be decent. So let's think about it here. Inflict shot, dupe something, get the boops out of the way. Shock him again. For high voltage to pop. Give me a new dice, that's a 5. And then unironically bopped him twice. I could have actually, if I did nudge, Judgment Ball was 3 or lower, so nah, couldn't do much off there. Alright, it's fine. You do always only commit a consistency with removing cards from your deck. You have to find the 2. Or you have to find the exact matching pair like I did to the boots and bops. It is mildly hurting me. But It's erratic. I think if I nudge into a boost, I want to discard the sweets and get the cauldron. Discard that needs the high voltage. Duplicate over. Punchline is even solo though. Oh man, having 2 3s there really hurts my soul. I would have loved to get something going, but it just wasn't in the cards. Quite early. Yes, I'm still making these puns. To deal with it here, alright? So I'm at 17 health. I'm just gonna have to duplicate a big card. It's unfortunate that I am sitting at all evens though. I could snap on him and flip to my shot and then really start popping off. I'm only gonna deal the 1 damage though with my high voltage. So let's just go ahead and do that, because what I want to do here is get a new dice. That's a 3. You want to see it. Hit twice. Get the sweets going. Can nudge you down just for the sake of it into a punchline. Hey! Hey! That's a real good turn. And I even got a Steam achievement for using a finale card. Let's go. So, choose a reward. Inspiration to copy the next card. Warrior Smash to do 0 damage or +1 per bomb. So these are actual cards that go in your inventory and will copy the exact cards that they talk about or take on those properties. Destroy a card or Bloodsuck. I do like the idea of Bloodsuck, but I don't have a duplicate for it. But if I destroy something, well, destroy something, and then I won't have a duplicate for like the box anyway. So give me Bloodsuck for now. Solid card. So Dupa sits, Cauldron me. Get the boots out of here. I want Juggling Ball. Buzzer, high voltage. Buzzer. If I nudge. Pop. And just shield me for 2. See here, like, it would just copy the Bob or whatever the next card is to the right for the inventor card. So, I feel like if I just kept my Bobs in, or if I didn't destroy one of the Bobs, I could have taken the Warrior's inspiration, because it would just be a free press the button and then you deal damage. But, on the other hand, inventor guarantees you always get a copy of a card no matter what. So, that's what I'm pointing towards. Be a bop, so that means you can toss those out for instance if you wanted, but I'm not going to be able to manipulate anything else out of my deck with just the 3 dice, so just chill on this end. At the very least, the freeze from Ice Shard really isn't hurting me too much with the Sorceress, considering how Jester doesn't care too much about his die faces. Rather, he doesn't care as much as other characters do about their die faces, but still is annoying, don't get me wrong. Nudge me down. Heal with sweets, and then Juggling Ball to see what I get out of it. This is annoying. Best I can do is just high voltage and everything. Now this might actually kind of be slowing down very badly. Not having a good time with it. Thank goodness she couldn't do any ice shards with her weak lack of odds. Let's go ahead, snap. Get those out here. Boop, you can see sometimes you also just get really lucky just to get to keep going on. Copy the sweets. What's up 3 health? What I will do is Cauldron for the dice. Pop. Juggling Balls you kinda need to. You're already shot, so I can high voltage you. And that is enough. Good snap of a turn. I only have 1 money, so I can't actually do anything or even destroy a card. So I go up to get rid of the boops. Can't upgrade something though, so what would I want to upgrade? Can't upgrade the Inventor's Inspiration. If Sunshine becomes usable no matter what, but it's a finale and I'm struggling to get to it. I think Bloodset being able to use anything would be really good for me, so if I can upgrade that, then that's just a free heal up to 6 damage, as opposed to just my theoreticals of dealing 2 or 3. And I think it's going to be really good for us here. Quick the shop, then we'll move this down. Inventor copying a cauldron is actually really huge. There's 2 cauldrons allows me to just keep moving the line up here. And then I can start looking at it. Look at the movement on my deck here, dude. That is already the direwolf at 25 health over 1 turn. Is anybody gonna complain about how much momentum I got in 1 turn alone? No! The fact that I shot the direwolf out when he got doubles as well? Ooh, baby girl. Baby girl. Now I will start complaining about this slightly. Not the best turn by a country mile. And it's not going to really do too much here otherwise. So, that's a slower turn. Only dealt 8 damage, but it's okay. Fact is, he used his 2 for the cross. So, no curse, and that's all that I care about, because I hate curse as a status effect and everything it stands for. I will Bloodset for 5. Dupe. I just gotta be a shot, right? Shot. Nudge. If I bop, I get 2 cauldron hits. Let's do this. So sweets. Snap means I get 2 cauldrons for free, which means I generate 2 dice for free, is the keynote right there. I want to use the 1, the 3, and we come out of that fight. All things considered, only missing 2 HP. Not bad at all. Alright, so Bowie time. Bowie. I just gotta hit Nudge. Nudge to sweets. I'm gonna click Inventor here to get rid of all the loops. That way I can do something like this. Dupe. Get a huge hit going. Do need the bops. I think I just bop and then shield the sweets. Yeah, it's just like, they the rock at me, but I'm still sitting at 5 health, just about. It's not the worst ever. Bop? I can't high voltage like I want to here. I have to spend my... just out. I think I won't do so, because if I can get to the juggling ball. I will not get to the juggling ball, but I will still get you lower. I should get my snap this coming turn if he rolls decently. Well, actually, the fist with guarantee is always doing this damage, so I will get my snap. I will not get my snap. I should have seen and predicted how much HP I'd end on. Oh, Duke sits. Blood sucked that out of him. Let's keep things moving. So I'm trying to save the Inventor here for a better card, but then I realized Bowie's actually low enough, I can just kind of point a die at him and just say whatever. Die. I can copy a card. I think without a doubt Bloodset is just allowing me to just be really stupid. I don't upgrade duplicate otherwise. And do I want 2 high voltages? Yeah! They refund my dice, and the fact is I have enough shot potential here. It's just the one spark that I don't like, is the random and quick return doesn't mesh well with any part of my deck at all. So here, we do something like this. Dupe. Cross the boots. I want high voltage, into high voltage, into juggling ball, into cauldron. I don't necessarily need the sweets, I want to get to the Bloodsuck. Nudge you down. The spark does burn a dice, so I might as well, honestly, in this case here. Get these out of here. I could get 2 punchlines, funny enough, if I wanted to, but it's not in the cards. Alright, gotta spend 4 health if you want to use that for. Oh, your funeral. Alright. This should be a snappable turn. Right. Absolutely destroyed this boy. And I think I pretty much will, because, I mean, I got an inventor with a duplicate blood sun, so snap these. 12 health would be healed right there. Funny enough. Burn. Don't really care. Otherwise, I have to nudge to get through, but I'm not going to be able to copy anymore. Oh well. I think I got the box going. It's actually hilariously good. Oh, you can't use the 4, but I will still end this fight mostly at full health. Oh, actually, you can use the 4. Mostly at full health, and it's half snap meter, not bad. If I can just get to a blood stun, it would be great, but I didn't use one. I should just actually never punish. Yoink! Clock machine or destroyer card. Give me thief, because as much as random equipment would be funny, the boss equipment is pretty stupid too sometimes. I do like manipulation of the dice that get me a bump. And another way to duplicate would be nice. I think if I can duplicate my duplicate, that's where we really pop off, don't you agree? So, bump to nudge. Don't really care too much otherwise. I think I do something like this, play high voltage, to get all the bops out of the way. That's fortunate. But I get to my duplicate, which is big. Cauldron to see. Buzzers are useless. I'll have to burn a dice, I suppose. And just drain 3. I didn't get anything actually activated there during that fight at all, which hurts my soul. It does hurt my soul a little bit. I mean, 1 freeze ain't going to end me. The fact that, you know, 2 crystals already out is annoying, and with the white crystal, I need to start pushing the damage agenda hard. The worst I can do is compete with you directly on shootout though. Don't need the evens. I'm only gonna get the random crystallizing which hurts. Oh, well. If I get a snap, which I guaranteed will, basically, I'm just going to snap on you and just say I'm not dealing with this bullcrap. Curse the enemy! At least it's an odd. Yeah, Crystalline is online. I don't want to deal with this. Let me get some copies, please. Pop. Copy the high voltage. Get me going. Play those out. Judging balls, see what I get. Thief, just to see. Weaken enemy, that's really huge, all things considered. I'm put some shot. Wasn't necessarily the best snap, but still, 25 to 8 health. And preserving in as much of my health integrity as I can with all the status effect damage I could. That's decent. That is pretty decent. It's not decent is my entire roll right now. Are you seeing this bull? Alright. I mean, I just gotta play this out. I literally can't do anything but just slightly heal here. I wish I didn't get cursed, but this is not the best at the moment. Yeah, I just need to deal 6 damage to you. I keep low rolling. It's hurting my soul. No, I should have just snapped right there. What am I doing? Actually throw the sentry? That would have killed you, and actually I should have gotten 12 health from that. So did I actually throw that? Just because I'm mad. Yeah, it kind of seems like it a little bit here. But it's okay. I get to save my snap. We're okay. It's not dead yet. Dupe my dupe. And I have to fight the cowboy without a doubt, because I need to get to these 2 health pools. I can only take 2 sit shooters just about, which is the worst thing ever. Kill me 2. Get this copy, and let's start going. I will not be going. I should have played that better. That's 3 shots. A nice snap on, because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. I got 2 turns against the sit shooter, and I will not be in another snap. I do have a blood set coming up, though. That is very huge. Blood set. It buys me another turn. Yeah, it buys me basically another turn of time. It's 2 sitses. It almost gets me to another turn of time. Okay, do have a snap. Let's be smart about this. Let's be smart about this. I have to use Cauldron. Bumping gets me another die for action economy. Maybe get sit shooter. I think I spend the 5. See what the thief gear gets me. 2 sitses. I mean, I just gotta spend it, right? Just to make way so I can snap the high voltage. Dupe. For sits. I am in okay territory as long as he doesn't roll 3 sitses. Need to get to those 2 buzzers, and I snap on that, and Venture guarantees another snap afterwards. Spend my sits. It's 2 nudges. Ew. Alright, whatever. I can get 2 sweets. I just spend a nudge. 2 sweets. Snap on that. Hit for 3. I would have loved to have the blood suck instead, but honestly, coming away from this fight with 19 health, after my very dire state, I will just be happy that I'm still alive, all things considered, Chief. Actually, I'll be very much so happier. Oh wait, I don't feel. I just got his 1. I just got his 1 health. Okay, you know what? It's fine otherwise. It's fine. Because 30 sits now after those apples, and the last apple is useless. I gotta get to a Kraken fight. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not the worst thing ever. Alright. Dupe. That dupe is huge for us. Just look at all of this real estate and dice economy that I have now. Then this. The shot, which is very big. Turn my dice. Blood suck for everything here. Let's see what I get out of Thief. The bump and nudge just keep playing with each other here, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could have cursed you. I'd pay so much money to have you. Oh, whatever. If I bumped and nudged in the correct order, if I checked what gear I could have gotten, I should have been careful with my 4 then in that case, but it's okay. It's okay. He only just gets too overwhelmed, which is just fine. So I can't see shit here. I can't get any high voltage shots, can I? Well, I'm not gonna get shit at all now, am I? Great. I love you, Kraken Fight. I love not knowing how to play the game. About it here. God! Otherwise, it's a bigger thing, and he still hasn't necessarily been killing damage to me. He's just blinding and cursing me. They got my shield up at least. Love if you can stop those. This is voting up to be so annoying. I hate this fight if you couldn't tell already. All of these are 1s, you're telling me? Oh, blood suck at the very least. Hit. Judging Ball didn't do something more. 3 or less. Is this a 3 or less? No, it's not. I'll just hit you for 2 then. And at the very least, I'm still mostly at full health. You can overwhelm twice, it's whatever. Unless you curse me, in which case you can still overwhelm twice. I hate you. No, you're just gonna blind me instead of overwhelming twice. I just hate you in general. Just from the basic principle of things. Die. I don't want to. I don't want to. Alright. Skeleton. Yeah, Dupa sits. Dupa sits. And flip everything on you. It'll be fun. Let's yoink something out of you. I need a 2 for that. I will not be getting a 2, but I can open to see if I get a 2. And well, I didn't get a 2. No, blood such for sits again just because it's damage in general. Not gonna get any boop. But 20 damage in 1 turn by itself is still ridiculously nice. 12 damage on that end is not Duke me? Got me. Pop. High voltage. I can discard. I can discard. Nudge me down so I can use Juggling Ball. Give me 2 bumps I get out of Inventor. So, ironically enough, I will take that. 2 damage. Blood suck. He won't be getting anything useful for me because I need 2 for a 2-handed sword. Good turn, good turn. Okay, it's not as annoying as a Draken, I'll give you this much at the very least. I have made a severe lapse in my judgment. But I'm level enough after this fight anyway, so it's whatever. I keep getting high value stuff that I don't necessarily need, do I? You know what? Get cursed back yourself, dastard. You are a dastard. I just cursed you back at the very least, you absolute cretin. Yeah, you want to curse me? You curse me, but you don't know the answer to me. Again. Then I just try to toss a die at you. Oh, you're dead anyway. What a stupid fight. This is why curse is stupid. Alright, another dupe. You know what? We'll take it. Beatrice. So, shot. I have a snap prepared for her though, so I might be able to blow this fight out of the water immediately. It's 2 blood suts, and I think I will go ahead and potentially do that. In fact, I have to spin for a buzzer, so yeah. Snap. This gets me armor. Inflict the shot. Blood suts do 6 each, that's 12. High voltage gets me going. Duke me a 5. High voltage again. This is annoying, actually. I can't play too much here. Also, I misplayed my dice. I should have spent the other 5 instead of the 1. I had all the high voltages 2 spaced out, so at least I got the shields, but it's actually not as much as I was like. Because having everything shot is really bad for a 3 dice action economy, all things considered here. Oh, spark. Buzzer. Ah, screw me. That's actually really bad. It's gonna be a slower fight, I feel. Because he can just negate all my attacks, take the flight, and then the shots. I'm just gonna make sure that I am constantly in problem territory here. nudge so I can get to the juggling ball. Dupe. Sweet. At least I can discard things that are shot. Pump. Cauldron. I have so many senses, dude. It's actually hilarious. Oh, I can stay relatively healthy at the very least. Install these blood sucks. Then back to full health again, all things considered. I can thief to maybe shot you back. I will do so. So let's see how you like it yourself, Beatrice. Yeah! Yeah! You want to spend your dice on those pieces of equipment? Oh, I can, but... I dealt a pretty good turn of damage, and all these blood sets are making it impossible for you to deal with me back. Snap you back, because I can. Oh, dodge the next attack. Why not? Why not? Go right ahead, Cruzy. Sweet. Get those going. I mean, I just have to blood sets, so I got no choice. Not the best snap turn, I will admit, but I'm back to full health and I'm dodging unattacked, which means I can dodge a shot. So, one shot dodge, I don't have to deal with one more this turn. And I'm just going to drain Beatrice's absolute life out of her. So look, I'm at full health, she's at 8. Bloodsuck has been the MVP the entire time. Annoying. Nope. Buzzer. Nope. Okay. Cauldron. Snap. Boosh! And you're gone. Another thing that I also love about Jester is just hilariously the noises that you make when you're doing this. I'm saying boop, I'm saying bop, I'm saying buzzer. It's stupid, it's funny. Everything like that is just stupid. But alright, that could be Jester 1. And I used a finale card, which I never did before, so that's funny. But here, let's do another Jester, a Jester 1 here. So, number 2.
Oh, no.
Yes, Idiot, thanks for roasting me. So it said, regular rules, question mark. I have a sword. Just a sword? Am I a warrior now? I am a warrior. Interesting. This is interesting for an episode 2 now. And it does hurt, but die. So, what I'll ignore. 3 damage and shot and bump. I mean, I might as well collect them all. But does that mean I'm going to have a Lewis? Or am I going to have a equipment Lewis I'm running through? In a way, definitely so. 30. Use my taser. I got my bump. And I am just straight up a warrior this time around. Funny enough. That's just... well, that's fun. Because I can just manipulate however I'd like when it comes to these roles, basically. Not too much worry, because it says Warrior Gaming. Jester Warrior Gaming. I'll have to see if it changes per floor, or how things exactly go. If I get more equipment, too. At the moment, it's still just straight up, I'm dealing at max 9 damage and shotting you each time. Well, if I keep drawing these sixes, I'm not going to complain about it. I do think that since I am getting optimized action economy, though, I would like to see if I get more equipment pieces. Cause yeah, perfect rolling constantly is funny, but it's also disheartening for the enemies, I feel. Alright, alright. Let's see what's going on here. I can upgrade something, I can destroy a card. I will save for that upgrade, I feel. Let's fight the Drive. Fury always does my limit break. Yeah, I just hit the double in action. Oh, in that case, then don't mind if I do. Hit, stays. Yeah, nice 5 damage fired. Oh, this is stupid. This is outrageously stupid how much damage I am able to just deal. If it's a radio adjuster to where you have to work so much for all of your damage, this feels so cathartic. Because head empty, warrior gaming. Good stuff. I can get a boomerang, the beloved boomerang, and upgrade that, which I feel like is a no-brainer. Get 1 new dice, bump weight, and spatula. Why not? So this deck is now growing, but since I have warrior rolls, I can just keep re-rolling for what I'd want. Exactly so. So upgrade the boomerang so it's a static 3 instead of 6, and we run with this. Because since I have the re-rolls, I can guarantee 12 damage outwards. Basically no matter what, and we just get to unfortunately tank the enemy at every opportunity we get. Like so! Re-roll me, see if I can get a 3. No 3, but Stereo Head is not having a fun time. I mean, look at this man. This man is not having fun. You're dead! You're basically dead! I don't want to spend on the boomerang. I'll just go ahead and say, this 97-year-old streamer will kill you the old-fashioned way. Another upgrade. Let me fight the baby squid to see what the booster pack holds in the defense. I don't want to get too much in my deck to where I am locked out of accessing my boomerang easily. That's my only big concern. Because it's really just I'm going to rush down these enemies and use my HP as my biggest resource. I don't want these claws. Boomerang gaming. So boomerang. Blade, sword, roll me, flip upside down, spatula to the laser, because this is like easy right here. With my rerolls, I have more than enough ways to run through my entire deck at the moment, and even have dice to spare. The claws could easily clog me though, where I don't want to play them necessarily. That's just my only big concern. Flip with the spatula, make it buff up, and destroy you! Full health again, another die. If I wanted to upgrade something, it would probably just be the bump, right? I can get 2 dice. So in that case then I might want to reevaluate if I want to get the claws. Fact is I can add 2 poison per turn if I do so. Let's try it actually. Since I got another dice, I basically came positive 2 dice with my duplicate and with my bubble. Let's try this. Roll me. 1, 2. Bump me. Hit. Whack, whack. I could have told the Yeti actually if I just devoted the extra 3 health with my Fury. So rookie mistake. I will take that extra damage on the chin. That is my own fault. But it's no big deal. Just spatula flip. And what if I get frozen? Guess what I have? Combat roll. Alright. Flip another die or destroy a card. What don't I want to have here? I'm an 8-card deck. I'm decent with everything here. I guess Taser would be the only thing that I don't necessarily want. I think I'll just go ahead and do so. Just so I can guarantee, I can get to those claws in that case then. Fight the Wicker Man so I can get access to health first, and then we'll go with the Outlaws. Pump blade. Spend my low dice exactly on these claws. 1, 2. Hit. Spatula. Sword. I guess I still didn't use taser, but I'm trying to throw it away from my future booster pass. Because I feel like with my duplicates, I'm actually running way a lot further with my entire attribute economy than I expected. Yeah, go ahead and dupe so I can just ignore you. I'll take the 6 damage on the kid for that. But it's planning for the future. It's smart financial planning for the future. Now I have to fight Aurora and the Super Alchemist back to back. And my health is not the best, I will admit to you right now. Some boy gets me up though. Claw me first. Yes, we get the bump. Perfect. But die. Thank you for the watch page, Calvin. You know that's always sweet that you're still here all the time. And then this thing. I guess with the tase would help me out for shotting dice. Oh, jeez, you're just gonna transform into a bear, huh? 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 Yeah, this is a problem. Your mic's quiet? I do have my mic further out and away, and I guess I did turn the game volume all the way up. Bump twice. I'm doing that because I control the bear but only deal 3 to myself, so I have to beat Aurora with 12 health. Ooh. I will take that because Venus Flytrap could buy me some time. I'm going to try this because I want to level up against her is my main thing here. I really want to level up against her. The game's still overpowering me? I know I have my microphone further away from me this time around. Let me... Look, I'm putting it right next to me, okay? And I just hit my phone stand. Is this okay? Alright, my mic's about to fall off. It feels so... Yeah, having my phone stand like this, because it's right in front of here. Well, that's going to be awkward for the YouTube Andes. But, look, I had it to the side because I was doing my offline recording sessions otherwise. But, like, with this, my mic is literally leaning... Oh, I'm moving my mic back. I do not have the retail space to spare for this. But I will turn my gain all the way up, okay? So, is this decent still? I'm gonna hope. Because I legitimately cannot have my mic in front of me otherwise. Excuse me. Alright. Getting back to it. Bumpoid me up. Claw me. Venus Flytrap's gonna be really big. Gets me that extra health that I'd like to have. Boomerang, I sort of need to deal damage. Getting more dice is so important. It's so important. Deal 6. Dice value +1. That's actually the last of my dice. Oh. I can one-turn her. As long as she doesn't roll well. What is this? Hello? Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm alive, but all my dice are going to freeing my action economy. Okay, what? This is okay. I have a lot more dice. Install those bumps. If I boomerang, I kill myself. And I did Venus Flytrap first. I did Fury first, actually. Yeah, okay, we're fine. It's okay. We walked away with max health. I get no shield, so I'll just upgrade something in that case then. I could upgrade my bumps. I could upgrade Claw. Venus Flytrap just doing 1 more damage. That is not worth it at all, Chief. Bump Boy going higher, though, could be good, but I think hitting 2 bumps with all the 6s that I have is really stupid. Curse an enemy? Oh, you didn't have to say secondary, Chief. I'd love to curse enemies. Make their lives absolutely crap. After all, I've always had to deal with that. I can upgrade that too. That'd be great. Well, 1, 2. A curse. Bump. I'll go ahead and roll a little bit. Spatula to get 3, so my claws go off. Sword. Bump. 12. The bump goes over the Venus flytrap that can restore my health. And look at this. Absolute destruction, dude. Like, absolute destruction on the snowman's health. I also didn't turn down the game sound since last time. Even though Calvin said to fix that. Oops. My own bad. Alright. Back to it. Bump. Boomerang. He dies. Good. Alright. So... repeat next action or flip a die? Hold on that. What else do we have? On sits and for the weekend. I don't think I can have chocolate chip cookie really pop off, is the big thing here. So I think I'll just stick by that, you know? I'm thinking. Spend all my combat rolls. Suts. No curse. Annoying. Go ahead and spend my boomerang then in that case. That's actually one of the most unproductive turns I've had this entire time. Interesting enough. Oh well. It's Kraken. You know how much I hate Kraken, so it's just whatever. I got the curse out of the way though. So guess what? You're cursed yourself, Chief. Get that shit out of here. I will get this to a 6. This has to be a 6 at this point, right? It was a 5. Are you kidding me with this bullshit? Hold on, I just got a Discord message. Alright. Venus Fire Trap gets me 6. And, well, you die, so that's really it. I tuned out how much damage I dealt to the Kraken with that fight, because I was just annoyed at needing to fight the Kraken in general. No, we're good. Alright, well, you can witness as I get all the dice in the practical world here. Follow me. Flip a die. Fantastic, that's another 6. Hit. Ooh, bump away guarantee that can curse you. Die. Boomerang, and then we just play for 6s. Well, it's a 4, but I still don't have their HP. Sutter. Oh, I'm cursed batch. Oh, you're cursed batch. Alright, that's that curse out of the way. I mean, it's unproductive because of the curses, exactly so. But it's whatever. I wish I could land the curse, but it's fine. It's totally fine. It's not like I'm salty about it or anything. You're still dead, and I guess only have to deal with the Paper Knight, which, by yourself, he's not going to be a problem with my current health state, I feel. Max of 2 for the curse. I think I have enough manipulation for that. I think. Either that or I could just have Bump Blade. Nah. I just guarantee I can have the curse going off at all times. Make her hate her life. You are weak to fire, but unfortunately I have no way to use fire. I do have some claws though, for sources like this. I can curse you. I can reroll these dice and see what I get on these bones otherwise. Yeah, let me weaken you. It... Perfecto. It hit... I was thinking about healing, but I don't have to worry about healing when I'm just gonna level up off of this otherwise. Because she can only deal so much damage to me anyway, and if she doesn't get her cardboard sword going, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, nothing matters to you. Sets to be you, sets to be you. Goodbye. Good. So one more dice. I still don't think I need that booster pack. And we'll fight Audrey. Audrey, who's gonna be weakening me constantly. Alright. Well, all the bumps in the world. Go ahead, add these poisons to the list. I'll go ahead and boomerang, because that's already going to start working me towards my fury again. The main thing here. It... Venus Flytrap helps me get my stuff back. Plus to my dice. It... Flip the dice upside down. Shovel. And look at that. You are cursed, you are poisoned, you are weakened. Have fun. Please. Thank you, curse. Actually perfect boss fight upcoming here. Besides the damage I'm doing to myself. Of course. Whip. Hey, 1, 2. Hit. Poison. Hey. Number 5. Number 10. You are gone. And I dealt more damage to myself than you did to me. Huh? Oh, it is so fun sometimes. It is really stupid with how well Dicey Dungeons can go. Alright. Pretty good runs there. I'm happy enough with Dicey Dungeons at the moment there. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'll probably come back with Baltro for maybe like a run or two. And then I might have collab plans planned out. So I will be right back and I'll see how much longer I want to keep going. Depending on if my friends come around. Or it's either that or I could just call it quits for the moment and see if my friends respond, and I'll just pick stream back up in that rate then. But at least for now, on the road ride side, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship Servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service, and I may see you soon enough, so it won't be too long of a goodbye.